The following was recorded in front of a live studio audience at the Studio 21 Podcast Café. This is the United Podcast Network.
Welcome to the Pit Life BBQ Podcast. Join us around the pit as we talk all things barbecue. Now here is your host, Johnnie Maggs.
I thought you were going to forget. I'm like, I can't hear myself anything. She has my microphone off. She's right on time, this one.
I did nothing different than I do any other week, but this week it threw you off. That's okay.
I normally can hear myself breathe. Anyway, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Pit Life BBQ Podcast, coming to you live from Studio 21 Podcast Café in Salem, New Hampshire, high above the Two Guys Smoke Shop World Headquarters. So, this is four of a kind that'll beat a full house any day.
Right?
I like that.
The Mount Rushmore.
That was awesome.
That was. I like that.
What time in the morning did you get that set up? Because you texted me at 6:30.
It was either going to be that or the Four Horsemen, but I wasn't sure if, I was looking for those foursomes. Well,
Speaking of foursomes.
We know you look for those foursomes,
Go
bro.
right there.
That's.
We know all about that.
I don't know about that big dude in that picture right there. But
Which one?
Yeah. You know who I'm talking about.
There's a lot of girth and acreage in that photo.
I know. It's kind of amazing that you didn't have to, it didn't wrap around to the back. You had to do a pano.
Hey, where the hell is it? Why ain't I don't even got a notification I'm live yet.
Uh-oh.
Reception, whatever. We'll get there.
You're live. I'm watching it on my laptop.
No, we're not
All
live.
right. So Facebook is slow.
Don't question Boom Boom.
Yeah.
She's kind of dialed in.
Questioning anybody. Oh, I really don't have no goddamn service. I don't even got any numbers or
People are
letters.
chatting. It's happening.
All right, whatever. I'll get there eventually.
Welcome people to your show. Tell them what's going on. I don't know.
Do something with your life. Jesus. Who are
Fuck
you?
this.
Why do I have a feeling this show is going to be
gonna
like
go
this for the
off
next
the
40
chart.
minutes?
Oh, listen, this is exactly how it's going to go because we're probably going to get sued at least twice between 4,000 degrees and 9,000 degrees. Then there could be a very possibility of getting one against the estate of somebody. You'll see.
I'm covered. There's a disclaimer on the front and back end of this to cover my ass. So.
There you go.
You'll get sued.
There you go. I really can't get this.
What's up, Max? Mike C. Schmitty.
There you go.
Fuckerbird. Boys. Rosinski. What's up,
It will
brother?
not kick over for me, son of a bitch.
I will just take over from here. Boys.
Anyway,
And we're live behind the scenes on
Play his own
Instagram,
little
too.
game over here. We don't know what Johnny's doing over there.
Yeah.
5 years, boys.
Wow.
5 damn years.
Amazing.
Seems like it was just yesterday.
Unbelievable.
It's
Unbelievable. But, got to take care of business. Chrissy,
Hello.
today's show brought to you by...
Uncle Steve. I thought we were going to let the guys do it. Greg's here.
All right,
You-
who wants to do it?
You do it much quicker.
Fucking,
I'll do whatever you
Not
want me
what
to do.
I heard.
I don't,
Uncle
we don't
Steve.
need no script here.
Go on in.
The Uncle Steve.
Yeah.
You want me to do it?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I'm going to go back to the old school.
That's fine.
Hey, you ever wonder why people are lined up at these boys' houses, but sometimes they don't go to his house? Do they?
No, nobody.
Not on the
comes
days
out.
that he's not using Uncle Steve's shake. Look, Uncle Steve's shake is handmade. He uses the finest ingredients and comes in how many flavors these days?
Oh, see what's happened when you go old school? You
14,
can't remember.
15.
I got to tell you,
Damn.
the West Coast shake is my new favorite.
Isn't it good?
I'm not even kidding. Uncle Steve's shake, handmade. Check him out, UncleSteve'sShake.com. Amazing flavors. Uncle Steve's Shake Nation,
Yep.
correct?
Uncle
On
Steve's
Facebook?
And UncleSteve'sShake.com. You got to check him out. He has some amazing stuff. And today's show also brought to you by...
Two Guys Smoke Shop and TwoGuysCigars.com. Whether I'm barbecuing or not, I always keep the smoke rolling. Thanks to my friends at TwoGuysCigars.com. Today we are smoking nothing, but that's all right.
Yeah, it's unusual.
There's lots of people in
There's lots of people. We got some stuff, so, it is what it is. But if I were smoking, it's thanks to my friends at TwoGuysCigars.com. I get to smoke some of the best cigars in the world, and so can you. Just visit TwoGuysCigars.com for your perfect barbecue companion. That's the number 2, GuyCigars.com.
Today's show also brought to you by Magnus Chef Gloves. Whether you're the family grill master or a professional pit master, quality tools make it easier for you to be your best on that grill. Longtime firefighter and founder of Magnus Chef, Alan Fontaine knows a thing or two about fire management. He's designed the Magnus Chef Gloves and the Freedom BBQ Gloves for you to get in and out of fast. With the magnetic swivel plates, you can easily slip in and out of these gloves, as C-Mac is showing you now. They're going to keep your hands cool and allow you to cook and grill safely. Hey, Greg, you know we're doing commercials here, boys? Like, come on. Already off the rails. All right, no more getting stuck in hot gloves.
Why is there 2 left gloves?
Depending on your glove preference, Magnus Chef has 2 fantastic options for you. C-Mac was just modeling the classic Magnus Chef barbecue glove made of food-grade silicone, web fit for a firmer grip, dishwasher safe, one size fits all, and heat rated up to 500 degrees Fahrenheit.
9,000 degrees.
There it is.
And the Freedom barbecue gloves.
These are 1,000 degrees.
5-finger flexible and pliable grip, 14-inch long cuff to protect your forearms, made of heat-resistant neoprene, heat rated up to, hang on one sec, I can fix that. There we go. Heat rated up to 932 degrees Fahrenheit. These gloves help extend your time over the fire. Both styles of Magnus Chef gloves are great for barbecue and kitchen use. Head on over to magnuschef.com today. That's MAGNE chef.com and order yourself both pairs today. And at the checkout, make sure you use the promo code Freedom Lives for 10% off your order. Magnus Chef barbecue gloves, master the fire. Freedom barbecue gloves, take a stand, free your hand.
Also brought to you by CustomCuttingBoardsRUs.com. Ian Hemming is building what I consider the Yeti of cutting boards. These boards are 5 years old, guaranteed, or pretty damn close, within the next month or so. And they're still in great shape. Deep lip reservoir, UV protected.
Juice reservoir.
I love when you talk dirty.
Rubber nubs on the bottom, so even on a wet surface, they will not slide on you.
The juice.
The dishwasher board, so your standard countertop board, to the massive 18 by 36 inch brisket board. And for the pizza lovers, we got you covered too. For the pizza board, for that perfect even slice every time. Check them out at CustomCuttingBoardsRUs.com. That's the letter R, us.com.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Are we missing one?
No.
Okay.
That's it.
Got it. Got
Oh,
him.
now no one's got a goddamn thing to say.
Got him.
Why do you all keep looking at me? I got
I
nothing.
don't know.
Now,
So,
I was thrown off.
It's good to be back. Thanks for
what's
Thank you.
up, gentlemen?
Here we are, bro.
5 years.
That's it.
5 years.
5 damn
5 whole years.
By the way, I feel lucky to be up there, and thank you for inviting me because I have never really been an official coach. I've been, I've filled in, for a handful of times, but, go way back with Mike. Mike, it was the two of you when I first came on back in the old Blackstone Boys days. Ooh. And then when Mike went to create his whole barbecue trailer business, Greg stepped in. So I'm just happy to be here with y'all.
Yeah.
It's good to have you, brother.
Appreciate you.
Tallest man in barbecue.
That's what I hear.
Yes.
I don't know if there's many taller guys in barbecue.
I've not yet met one.
We did see one at the competition in Hiram last year, in Hiram, Maine. He was as tall as you, I think an inch taller than you.
No.
That guy, I have a picture of it.
I'm not sure.
Oh,
I remember.
You don't forget it when you meet another guy your height.
No,
obviously,
true.
Right?
I remember
It's like
at the
seeing a
meeting.
monster.
It's like, oh, look, another monster.
Friendly monster.
No,
Yeah,
I
it
get
was.
very perturbed. Now, listen, I used to play, back in
huge
my
bitch.
ball playing days, I used to play with guys my height or taller. So that was
Right.
But now, when I go into a place, I get a little uncomfortable when there's a guy that looks like he's as tall or taller than me. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, why don't you just
then I leave and
must
go
bond
to
with him,
another
though.
bar
Like-
when I
like-
can be the tallest person.
like brother?
Yeah,
Is it
See
nice
you.
to just look over and just?
it is. I like it.
Okay.
I was
You
never.
don't feel lonely up there?
No, I mean I feel lonely all the time, but that's just because I'm sad and lonely. But no, I love it. Because I was not always comfortable with my height. I used to be super shy, but I dig it now. I like it.
Yeah, I mean, it seems to work.
Yeah. You can't do shit about it anyway, so you better, come to
better
you're
embrace it.
Tall, short, skinny, fat, whatever. You embrace it, right? All right.
That's great. I've embraced it.
You've embraced me a couple times, and I've been very uncomfortable both of those times.
Love it.
Appreciate you, though.
Kristen, how you been?
I've been great. How you been?
Good. Hair looks phenomenal still.
Thank you. You know, I'll do what I can. Living life.
You're in charge of the chat because I can't get shit on this phone right now.
Okay.
You got
I'm in
nothing?
charge of the
Jump off
chat.
the Wi-Fi
boy,
onto
boy,
your
boy.
I
service.
am off the Wi-Fi.
I'm off the Wi-Fi, and I got full
I am.
Am I meant to do the normal thing? Like,
Yep.
Kent, what up? Big room.
Maddie and Kiki are on. What's up, girls?
There you go.
Ladies.
Greg's
won't
on
let
it. I'll
me.
stop talking.
Still won't let me do it. This thing's screwed up.
So
I don't
far,
know.
we've
CJ,
just
that West
shut
Coast shake, bro. I'm just telling you right now.
Yo.
Put it on nachos. By the way. Nachos.
That's the
Good,
move.
Everything.
Dude, I was like making I've been putting it on my thighs and whatnot.
That's what
Making
I heard about you.
What? No wonder you were
just like,
chafing.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, so
Starting a
ditch
fire
the
down
gold
there.
bond, and then you.
How'd the salt contact work on that one? How'd that feel? Get a little burn down there?
As long as you don't have the chafe, you're fine. But I put it. I was like, I'm making nachos, and I'm like, grab the West Coast shake. I bet it'll go nice. Sprinkle a little bit on top of there, and it's that chili powder that's in there. It really did it. It was awesome.
Yeah,
So
it's nice.
good stuff. I mean, yeah, I was impressed. With that all said, so what else is going on, boys?
5.
Oh, boy.
What was
Your
that?
Insta
What?
people just took a dive.
What was that? Oh, was all the stuff falling down?
Did I do that? My big old feet? Oh!
We're
How was that? Took my phone for a ride.
live
And it's
behind
still
the
live.
scenes while we're
And
actually
you're still
live.
going.
Still
Still
on
going.
the scene.
All right,
Yeah.
quick little story. I was out doing some content on my deck the other day. The same freaking thing happened. My phone and the tripod fell down behind my Big Green Egg setup, and it started making this like little siren noise or some shit. Had no idea what it was, but I couldn't reach it, so I had to get like a broom handle. Finally got it back. Well, what had happened was my phone was pressed down on the little clamps.
Oh, you were calling 911?
It called 911 automatically.
Boy.
And by the time I was able to get the phone, where was it? I think it was the Haverhill or Lowell dispatch center had called unsuccessfully and texted me. And so I texted them back, and they asked me a couple questions. And so I thought we were all clear, and they said I was all clear. And like literally 2 minutes later, the dogs are out with me on the deck, and they start barking. And an Amesbury cop was right there, and he comes over, and happened to be one of the guys that I cooked for like earlier in in the summer. And so,
See, he knew where he was.
yeah. So I said, dude, I told him what happened, but yeah.
That'd be
So
funny.
we
It
almost
actually would have been real funny if you got arrested on your own live for fake calling 911.
we almost
That would've
dialed
been
911
funny.
again. They're like, oh, this guy again.
You're like,
I think
oh, this
you've probably
jackass.
cooked for the whole town of Amesbury.
I have tried to. I've tried
Most
to.
people have eaten his food in
Yeah.
his story. True story. Hell yeah.
So 5 years, gentlemen. That's a long fucking time.
So Mags, what's your memory of your first show? Can you remember who was on your first show? What was all about?
Was there a guest, or you guys just
It was just
freeball
it was just us. It was me, Mike, and Crawdaddy.
Yeah.
It was what was the name was? There's a snake in my
Barbecue Pit. Yeah.
because there was a picture had come out that week, and someone basically undoing their grill for the season, and they opened it up, and it was full of like rattlers.
Oh man.
And we just talked about that. We talked about what barbecue was, in our minds, our definition and all that, and for 3 guys who had no goddamn idea what we were doing,
Yeah.
it went off pretty good.
Nice.
In a garage.
262 episodes later,
In a garage?
that's where it all started.
That's where it all started.
This whole
In
idea
the garage side, but the first episode was here.
was
yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Now, did you also do it live, or was it just recorded back then?
No, it was live.
Okay.
And it was live on YouTube. Because Facebook Live had just
Okay.
came out.
Gotcha.
So you could do live on your account, but there was no way, how, like Chrissy can log into the thing and get it all rolling with that. That was still in the infancy. So there was about 4 or 5 weeks that was just live on YouTube, and then we switched it over to Facebook, and we've been there ever since. Even though you can still find all the episodes right at your fingertips on YouTube, just hit that subscribe button and notification bell.
So you got, and I haven't gone back that far, but you got the first episode on YouTube?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
We'll have to-
they're all there.
And then remember when, I forget who was trying it out, but they were trying to put like screen words or
Captions?
captions, like, and they used the word, Weber, and all of a sudden, Ed, okay, yes.
We were, the keywords
Oh, yeah.
in the title, and it was right when the Web of Smoke Fire
Came out, yeah.
came out, and we were talking about it, and Ed titled it "Talking About the New Web of Smoke Fire."
And it just went viral.
True to
Nice.
thing, and we talked about the Web of Smoke Fire for about 3 minutes.
Yeah.
But man, you put that word Weber in, and it just gets
25,000
everybody's
or
attention.
something views, I
Something
think, or
like
something
that.
like that.
It was ridiculous.
But who was our first guest? I'm trying to think.
It had to be Junior
I think it was Junior.
Urias from
Yep.
Up in Smoke.
Yep. That was our first
I
guest.
think that was the very first guest we ever had.
Yeah, because we did this and we're like, let's get guests. And how the hell are we going to get guests?
How are we going to do that?
And
Oh, see, I can get into the shows. I'll tell you exactly. We just got to find it here.
we just started messaging people.
Yeah, literally, nothing's changed. It's still, Instagram messages, Facebook messages. If they have a website, you go to the contact us part. And
But I mean, a lot of the stuff was from the MBBQA.
MBBQA.
That was huge. And then just went from there. And then Gift of Gab over here. Because
Hey.
I'm still nervous doing the show.
Let's see. Post winner.
You're looking at the old ones?
I think it was Junior, to be honest with you.
Well, I'm about to exit.
How do you go?
Exit.
How do you go all the
Might have been,
way back?
Might have been a local guy first. I have bad memory.
Well, we got Hoppy in episode 23,
Daddy Dutch must have been one of the
followed
first
by
ones too. No,
Billy Gillespie on 24. Dan,
Yeah, I would think.
Dutch had to have been one of them.
CJ, Ray Sheehan, Dan at Bosworth, Ole.
Chef says Mag should be prepared. Mag, Chef,
The
I will
fucking
agree
phone
with
won't
you.
let me even
Josh
on my
and Babe,
own
what's
damn
going on?
show right now. But yeah, I would think I think Junior would have been the first guest. But
You should get like a first guest, like signed autograph by you.
Ooh.
only if I knew somebody would get that done.
Okay.
But yeah, it was
Maybe he's listening.
It's been a hell of a friggin' ride. And
Had some amazing guests.
the people we've met
Yep.
through it. We have the guests, all the way from Hall of Famers to our local, backyard neighbor.
Yep.
We've run the gauntlet on everything. But it still amazes me the friendships and the relationships we've all started because of, barbecue, because of the show. I'm tuning in for the first time. You start chatting with them. Next thing you know.
Yeah.
It still blows my mind. Funny one is my dad. Okay. He kind of seems to understand what I do. I can see it doesn't make you cooking and talking and
Yeah.
and then he's seen the different steps and the this and the that. Well, it hit him square in the eyes last week. He was in North Carolina, in the mountains, in the hills of North Carolina, and they went to like a regular festival. And as they walked in, there was a guy on the right-hand side selling, rubs, sauces. And he goes, oh, I'll stop by there on the way back. And so they go through the festival, and they get to coming back out, and they get to the guy. So they start talking. And he's like, oh, yeah. And he goes, yeah, my son does barbecue. And he's got a podcast and everything. He goes, oh, what's your name? He goes, John McGuire. Oh, the Pit Life BBQ Podcast. Johnnie Max.
That's funny.
It was John Furman from Bubba Mother's.
Wow.
Because he had he moved from Maine down to North Carolina.
Oh, no.
So my father.
He was a guest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He goes, I've been on this show.
Yeah. Wow, that's funny.
So he goes all the way to the hills and mountains of North Carolina and bumps into somebody who freaking knows me.
Did he move
That's awesome.
from Maine or Vermont down to there?
Last year.
Okay.
But it's just been, it's been a whirlwind, with everything and, the different ventures, everyone's taken, So we'll start with you there, Mikey. What's new in the messy Mike world?
The Empire.
Sickest trailer ever.
Yeah.
You want to buy it?
For sale?
Sure, it can be for a price.
Everything's for sale.
You want out already too?
No, we're just catering and slinging it every Thursday through Sunday. But it's just catering. Phone calls don't freaking stop. Emails don't stop.
How do you work the truck and then serve on site at these events on the weekends? Do you have a team that goes out? Do you go out? Do you have someone that works the truck? What's the logistics of that? Or are you doing just mostly drop-offs and not serving on site?
So last year we'd have on like a Saturday we'd have 5 people in the trailer serving, and then we'd have 2 or 3 people doing on-site events or getting catering stuff ready for pickups, and then they'd handle the pickups. This year it's basically just my wife and I, and then one other guy on Saturday. So a lot of pickup caterings.
Oh, that's good.
Drop-offs,
Yep.
and then on the days that we're not serving, Thursday through Sunday, then we'll do on-site. Like tomorrow we have an on-site event, so we'll go do that.
That's a lot of storage needs. People don't realize how much storage needs that you're actually learning this right now. When it comes to catering, there's so much freaking storage that you need for stuff.
And it sucks when it's all in your garage.
Well, so that's what I was asking.
Tell me about it.
You have your trailer, which is how many feet?
So
Triple axle.
My trailer's 30 feet.
Okay. With the smoker with the old.
So the porch is an 8-foot porch.
Right.
You need that for that type of smoker. So the trailer has 2 single door fridges, a sandwich prep area, steam table, oven, stuff like that. But then I have a storage container, and the storage container is 20 feet. And I thought that was excellent in the beginning.
Right.
You mean like a pod you have next to your trailer, right?
It's a shipping container. So
It always sounds like it's going to, that's going to be plenty enough. I won't even get close to filling that up.
Shipping container. I remember you had like electric in it and everything. And like
I have an AC.
Conveniently probably ran yourself.
No, actually.
No?
I got a buddy that does it.
Licensed electrician.
He has time. Yeah.
Licensed electrician, by the way.
But yeah, we have three two-door refrigerators in there, and then 1 3-door refrigerator in there plus storage.
And then at least how many warmers? 2, 3?
I don't have any warmers in there. I have the warmer in the trailer, and then I use all coolers and Cambros.
Really?
Oh yeah.
So you have one like insulated warmer-ish, right?
So I have one Winston warmer.
Yeah.
That on like Saturdays and Sundays, I'll usually put all my butts and my briskets in coolers and Cambros, and then put my chicken and ribs in the warmer with beans and mac and stuff.
Okay. Wow. Yeah. That's awesome. The trailer's amazing.
Yeah.
The setup is great. Is that place you're in with the garden center? Are they actually open for business?
They open for 2 months. So
I don't think I've ever seen them open.
No. Well, that's what people say about my trailer too.
You just have this awesome.
Drive by, you never open.
The weekends. Which Thursday through Sunday, your prep starts Tuesday anyway. I mean, it's not
Tuesday,
like
Wednesday.
It's not like you're not working the other days of the week. There's so much prep that goes into that. Speaking of which, I've been watching a lot of Smoke and Joe's videos. The day in the life of Joe Martinez.
Oh yeah.
A lot of great videos he's putting out with the trailer life. But yours is your kitchen, which is something, you know. And a lot of these food trucks have commissaries or whatnot, but some are built. The bigger ones like yours are legit built kitchens. You know, some of them don't even have stoves. They just have like a flat top and a fryer later. You know what I mean? But having the stove, the fire suppression, obviously, the 3-bay sink, the hand sink, and the vegetable sink is what most require.
Departments require,
and the vegetable sink is really the big one to be able to have that as your right, and to have it as your kitchen. You need all that shit. So to have all that shit and the storage, you really gotta have that thing. Now, you using the offset at all? Do you pull it in on site and cook on your Meadow Creek? You still have that at all?
I don't have that anymore.
Okay.
All I have is the Old Hickory CTO and then the Old Hickory ELEDX.
Oh, you have both?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So one's a rotisserie and one's the slide-in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Got it. Yep.
One's like a convecture.
Yeah. Which actually cooks pretty. They all both look really good. You know. So what do you?
But if I designed another trailer, I would probably just use a hot plate instead of get an actual oven with burners. I just use a hot plate because you're basically just cooking, coleslaw mixture, your mac and cheese, and potatoes for potato salad. So I would up the steam table to get more bays on the steam table, get more warmers, and then more counter space because you don't realize how much that gets taken up with all that
Do you
stuff.
have one of those convection oven things on there too?
Nope.
Double door?
I have the. I
Just
have
the bottom of the.
and it's never been used. It's never been turned on. And then I have a 36-inch charbroiler that has never been used, never been turned on.
I was going to say,
New inbox titled.
It's gas, though. I mean, you want to cook with gas, really.
I mean, I still have all the plastic on everything inside the trailer because it's so hard to get off. I'm like, fuck.
He keeps it really clean.
I'm leaving.
Right?
Last time I was
Keeps it
there,
clean.
him and his wife are really giving it the old 1-2 punch. You know, it really looks. It's a shop-looking shop. Intimidating as freaking all hell.
Yeah.
And you have a 2500 to tow that bad boy around?
Nope.
Or just rent a Dodge 2500.
I should have got square wheels.
Wait, are they flat now? Are they flattened from sitting there?
I'll roll it every once in a while. Back
I
and
can roll
forth.
that thing forward a foot and back a foot, like just to say you did. Oh shit.
So what are you up to there, Chatty Cathy?
Yeah. No, things are good. Real estate's been a weird year. It's like half good, half not good. If you're in the business, you know. But things are starting to pick up a little bit. The barbecue's been great. It's the side gig, obviously. So, we are only capable of doing. We don't do a lot of drop-offs or anything. And we serve on site.
Right.
And I come with the trailer. That's my shtick. I come with the. Everything's cooked, obviously, you show up, and you come with a trailer. We keep our we heat up mac and cheese, keep it warm, and if we're on site for more than 3 hours or whatever, doing the wedding or something, we'll throw the meat from the cooler back into and keep it at temperature, 140 or above. But, we do one a weekend, but we're doing more larger stuff, like 75 or more. Mm-hmm. So all of our parties this year have really been like, mostly 100 or more, to 100 to 200, 250. We did 340 plates for the Building Records Union a few weeks ago. And we did you did the Battle Green Barbecue
in
Lexington Barbecue Festival.
That's a great event.
It was so good. We ran good numbers that day.
Yeah.
That was a solid day.
Yeah.
And we didn't even make half the food that we were going to make because it got rained out Saturday. It's a 2-day event, and it got rained out Saturday. And we did it on Sunday, and it closes like 3 hours earlier, so we didn't think it was going to be as busy. We sold out an hour and a half. We could have kept going. The line was like 50 yards long by the time when I shut down. It was long, dude. It was awesome. Everyone's line was long. There's a lot of people there. Everyone did well. It wasn't a competition or anything. It was just a food festival.
Yeah, I don't know why they call it
Stuff your
that. 'Cause
face.
It's just
it's a barbecue.
barbecue.
Well, it's the Battle Green. Everyone thinks because it says Battle Green, we know
need
that
that
it's more of
Bless
the
you.
Lexington
Bless you.
Concord
Historic,
war.
yeah.
It doesn't mean that there's they see battle and barbecue and they think
and you think automatically.
they're like,
that's
oh,
what I
it's a
thought, yeah.
competition.
Competition.
But it's really not a competition. Yeah.
That works.
Well, we'll definitely do it next year because we just can't let Blue Ribbon do it every year and take the
Dude,
take
they
the
set up a
accolades.
factory. It's insane what they set up.
They actually come in with like all the ribs are like 3/4 cooked. They actually finish them off on site, which is interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. It's interesting.
Yeah.
Well, people like that too, right?
They're the ones that they'll slather a bunch of sauce
Right,
on and stuff,
right.
and they're like they're not like super tender, fall off the bone. They have bite to them still. You know what I mean? And they're sauced. But a lot of people around here that don't know better like all that shit. Mm-hmm. I like that shit in the sun.
Because they used to, when they did it a couple years ago, box trucks just came with Cambros. Mm-hmm. And they would just come out and just load everything and then come back, and they'd probably come 2 or 3 times.
They did. They came a couple times for him. And one guy, the Don's Barbecue, he went back and got more ribs or whatever. But
he's out of Woburn, isn't he?
He's out of Watertown.
Okay. I've heard of him, but I've never.
Yeah. So.
Lots of shout outs in the chat room there. Is yours working yet, Johnny Man?
No, it still will not let me on it. I don't know.
Yeah, so we have a busy fall coming up, but this guy here has been doing a lot of travel and such.
He's the all-star.
We got to do this.
What are we doing?
You got everything the boys sent?
Yeah, we got a few videos that we got sent in by some of the past guests and friends of the show.
Friends?
So, yeah.
Like I said, one of them is the one that we might get a letter from the estate of. But it's going to be worth it. You only turn 5 once.
All right, so let's kick it off with the first one. We got a nice shout out here from the girls themselves, Maddie and Kiki.
On 5 years, Barbecue Brothers. We've been on with you guys twice to Pit Life BBQ Podcast. I think it's time we go back again for a 3-peat. You guys are fantastic. Okay. Here's to many more years doing what you do. Congrats, guys.
Mags, what's up, brother? Happy 5 year
CJ.
anniversary with the Pit Life Podcast. Brother, I'm so proud of you. And, even though I don't always remember how many times I've actually been on there, it has been the highlight of my career to be on that podcast and get to know you as a friend and a brother. And I love you and I'd do anything for you, brother. So, hey, and to everybody that's helped you along the way and been a co-host or producer, Chrissy, C-Mag, Messy Mike, all them guys, listen, congrats. It's amazing to do something for so long and doing it that you love it so much. I'm just so excited for you, and I can't wait to see what the next 5 years brings for you. Congratulations. I love you. Cheers, y'all. Oh, yeah.
CJ.
And down goes Frazier.
Oh, and here's your next one.
But no one has a video.
Oh, what?
Hey, wait. No. Y'all be quiet. What's that noise? What's that? It's Johnny Mags! Woo! Johnny Mags, good to see you. Man, I love you. Hey, as long as you're here, Johnny, congratulations on 5 years. Oh, man, that is so awesome. I'm so proud to be your friend. I'm so proud to be part of the show. You are the man. Thank you for everything. Keep what you're doing going. Do the best. You're awesome. Keep that smoke rolling. Wish you were here. Well, maybe I don't wish you were here, but hey, you know how it is. Got to get back to it. Love you, buddy. Congratulations on 5 years. Woo! Hey, creepy, quit watching.
I have 2 of those pillars. All right, and we got Kent in the house.
And
Johnny Mags, 5 years. Didn't think he had it in you, brother. I know why you did. You had great producers along the way, including my favorite, Miss Chrissy, right now. You had some great help as co-host, too. Crawdaddy, Mike, down goes Frazier. We'll never forget that night.
I need to make a T-shirt.
And Mr. Barbecue Small, Banana Yellow, Greg Digiorgio.
Yellow.
the T-shirt.
I would be remiss
He hates the T-shirt.
if
The V-neck, right?
I forget the special co-host with the most. One of the 2 guys that make me feel really short in barbecue. C-Mac. How you doing, brother? So, Johnny, congratulations on 5 years. Let's keep the smoke rolling, keep the ball rolling, and I can't wait to see what the next 5 years brings. So, y'all enjoy your time together today. Huge accomplishment for all of you. Hope you're all very proud. Johnny, Houston isn't that far away. I'll be seeing you real soon. Bear hugs, brother. Love you, man. Cheers, y'all. Have a great
The
one.
Bucky's Cup. The Bucky's Cup. He knows.
Nice.
Holy mackerel.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Those were all great, but frickin' Uncle Steve. Come on.
He had-
Come
I
on.
know.
He had
Production value 10.
what?
Oh, wait a minute. I think I cut off Kent's too soon.
No,
There's
no,
more
it's never
video.
too soon to cut off
I love
Ken.
that he has
I
all
think I
those.
cut it off.
Oh, what?
What happened?
I think. I don't.
No, you did. I know what he's doing.
we
I
gotta-
know what this is.
Live.
I know exactly what this is.
Live from the fairground?
Blink 3 times if you can hear me. Or 3 cheers, whatever that works.
Live right now?
You
He
sneaky
is
bastard.
in the house.
Oh, God, I love it.
What's up, Dutch?
Gentlemen, congratulations to all of you. This is awesome.
Thank you. Dutchy.
Living the dream, Dutch. Look at you.
See, now, 4 of the 5 of you, including Chrissy, have had the pleasure of meeting everybody, as Rick Galindo says, his favorite drunk uncle. There's one of you that is not like the other. Looking at you, Mike.
Down goes Frazier.
Fucking A.
You'll
I
never
will,
live in that
that
down.
is a hot seat I will never forget.
Oh, I'm glad I made it memorable.
Oh, you did. You did.
CJ, you dick. Shut up. The hair. CJ said the hair gave it away. I called Chrissy earlier and I was like, made
yeah.
a mistake. I got a haircut.
You
this
did
morning.
get a cut.
Damn it.
Yeah.
I
don't know
put the
if
same
anyone-
shirt on. Just try fool you.
Hey, you got to join the club here, kid.
No, not yet.
No, do it.
Not yet.
Do it.
Almost.
What are you holding on to?
Yeah. Not much.
Not much.
But it doesn't work. You can't go back over that. Actually,
What the hell
I
have
shaved it
you
nice for the,
Dude,
for
that
the
been
does
up
look
to?
nice. That looks
Oh,
nice.
man.
You know
You
what I mean?
have become the
Yeah.
road warrior.
Well, it just stands out because I haven't done anything for the last, 2 years since I retired, 3 years, however long it's been. But I made, as you know, I made the decision, in spring, I think, to take CMAC Cooks and LLC it and get insurance and everything after having, breweries and stuff, mostly in town, asked me to do pop-ups. And so I wanted to do it the right way. And I've regretted it ever since.
a lot harder than you would envision.
No, it's been fun. It's taught me what I want to do with this thing.
Mm-hmm.
My whole thing was I don't want to go full on catering. The little pop-ups are fine, but it's not a moneymaker. You guys know that. But what it helps me do is a lot of the other events that I do with charities and nonprofits, it helps continue to build the brand, and that's really what I'm kind of looking to do.
Right.
So I kind of told myself, let's give it a whirl this summer. See if I want to do pop-ups, see if I want to do catering, all that kind of stuff, and I'll kind of go from there. But
And they're very, very non-traditional. I mean, the stuff you do is awesome. It's like it's never one thing, really. It's not like a. It's a different theme, I feel like, every time, right?
yeah, well, it's
not like you
but
would-
I get bored.
You wouldn't say that you're like, I focus in this one niche, or
No.
you're not really focusing barbecue, not really focusing, but you have all these.
We
you
did
do
a
fish, you
crawdad
do-
boil.
Yeah,
We did, barbecue Sundays
Yep,
a couple
yep.
times. We fed Amesbury Police. I don't even remember what the hell else we did, but we just had some fun.
Awesome.
We actually just a couple of weeks ago me and a few buddies did a cook over at Cider Hill Farm, which is a great farm in Amesbury, and they had been donating cider donuts
yeah.
for us for a while for different events.
so good.
And the owner Karen, she's like, you got to come down to the farm and do them here. So we busted out, I don't know, 100 burgers in a couple hours or something on an off night and had some fun. So yeah, it's been a busy summer. Done a lot of demos too. I got a demo coming up this weekend
At the barbecue barn.
The barbecue barn.
Great people.
Gosney, one
Great
of
people,
the
by the way.
newer companies that I've been working with.
I'm gonna come down for that. I want to eat some
Come
of that
down.
pizza.
Well,
I love Danny and
Eric.
Eric and
Yeah.
Danny's sister. I'm blanking right now, but yeah, it's like where I go get all my charcoal and
See, I've
They
never
got
been there
Fogo,
yet.
They got Jealous
So
Devil.
I'm excited.
Clean wood, clean, smoking woods and stuff, like bagged up and stuff like that.
No, I hear
Mary,
great stuff.
Danny and Mary. So they're the owners.
Okay.
But yeah, they got green eggs, they got Weber's and stuff. So I'm looking forward to checking out the anything special that you're cooking, any type of.
So I'm
specialty
partnering up
pizzas
with
or-
the Gosney rep. He's going to
Okay.
bring we're going to do a bunch of pizzas. I'm going to do kind of some different stuff, some proteins in there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I have actually cooked probably more non-pizzas in my Gosney than I've cooked pizzas in it. Not that it doesn't cook pizzas well, but just because
brick oven.
yeah.
You can, because you can.
Yeah, so got that. We just did. I did something new. I've been to a lot of Egg Fest this summer, but I just was the MC of a really big one back in Columbus, Ohio, 2 weekends ago.
Yeah.
So that was a lot of fun. And now just getting ready. We're on full Riverfest prep, and
Pick
Really
a
upset
date.
I wouldn't be able to make that.
it's the 23rd. September
I
23rd.
know that date
Oh.
to cover all of it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. So going, all the sponsors that I had last year have been, we talked about Uncle Steve. Uncle Steve did a bunch of Texas Cajun. Well, I had actually asked him last year. I said, we're going Cajun style for Riverfest this year. And I said, you need a Cajun rub. And so he did his Texas Cajun. So he busted out some rub for me with the
Is that
Riverfest
over
logo.
there? You have that over there?
No.
I got to remind me next time. I'll bring next time we see you. I'll bring one of the Riverfest Texas Reds or Texas Cajun.
I have a Texas Red.
Yeah.
I got the Texas Cajun.
Oh, the
Would be
Texas
delicious.
Cajun is fantastic.
Oh, it's really he you know what?
They have similar.
He did a
tastes
great
of
job.
The West Coast or no? Different.
Different.
Definitely
Okay.
different.
I love that,
Yeah.
that chili powder that's in that West.
Yeah.
I need to know.
But so that probably the two next biggest things are Riverfest and then the Big Green Egg, sponsored by Big Green Egg down in Atlanta, Eggtoberfest in October, which
huge.
I went last year for the first time
Yeah.
and cooked.
You
and
drove
everything.
down, if I remember.
I drove down. That was my.
Are you going to be doing
like
that?
30 no, I will be flying. That was a fun trip, the 3,500 mile solo trip down through Atlanta and South Florida and back, cooking with all the boys, and gals. So yeah, it's been a fun summer. It's been spring and summer. It's been really busy, and I got some more tricks for the rest of it.
There you go.
Did you know you'd be working so much
No.
in your retirement?
No.
Didn't plan that. I went out there. Did you?
So here's one of the first things that I did learn too is that you gotta you gotta say no, and B, you gotta really be good at managing not only your time but the events. I very early on, I jumped into it so much because we have a compressed timeline here in New England to do outdoor events, right?
Right. We really do.
I had a week that I did 5 cooks events in 6 days. And my old ass body can't do that anymore. So
you struggle through weekend competition sometimes.
Oh yeah, exactly. So I figured
old
that out
hips
really
start to
quick.
bother you.
Oh, my hips, my sacroiliac.
And my back starts to bother me. It's like, we're just so old. Doing this, I feel sometimes.
But it's been fun, Again, we, something that we all love to do, and I think that's the key. You guys probably know this is how do you balance doing something that you love and not have it turn into something that you don't want to do, right?
You don't sell to customers.
Fine line.
Yeah.
Once you start selling to customers, they control.
Sure.
And because that's why we opened a trailer. Oh, I can be open when I want to be. I can close. And now it's you hear it.
Yeah.
So do what you're doing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Customers.
Well, while you're here,
Need them.
what do you
100%.
got going on there, Mr. First
Do
Place
private
Turkey
parties.
Smoke?
Don't do
With them,
private
can't live without
parties.
them.
Not a lot. Can we pause for a second? I just put it in the chat. Johnny, I know you can't see it, but we really need makeup. The glare in the middle of the
Jesus
screen.
Christ.
My God.
It's crazy.
T-Mac-
That's why I took it out. I
T-Mac
wanted
can't see
to.
it because he's above it. Yeah, something. Please,
See,
please.
when I was
No,
when I was go ahead.
as you know, Johnny, I'm relaxing at the campground right now. I got the normal camp hosts are off in Sturgis having their vacation. So they forced me to take a week of vacation from the normal job, to come sit out here and burn wood and,
Yeah, Yeah,
hang
that
out.
sucks.
So we got a couple more Sin Series events coming up, and then we're headed down to Denison for Tri-City Barbecue Fest. Be another 4-meet KCBS coming up.
Beautiful.
And we'll see how we do in that one compared to the last one. We can only go up.
Been there.
That's it.
Been there.
Had a few sevens in my days.
But you did take that first place turkey smoke.
Yes, we did. We were very
That's-
blessed on Friday for the turkey smoke.
That's awesome.
Scored a 178 something out of 180.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah, we did well.
I want to taste that turkey.
Tell us the exact recipe and
I
process.
was very happy
Go.
with that. So, and Greg, to your point, if you ever want to do a turkey breast, now I used LC Barbecue's foul play injection.
Nice.
No, that's the brine. I use a hand drench. Sorry.
Hendren. Yeah.
Little West Coast shaken, a little bird powder. I still call them powders. Sorry.
Yeah,
Leanne,
okay.
We knew what you're talking about.
That's what I love that combo. I love that combo.
Put that on the outside, took it to color, put a little, the magic blue bottle squeezed butter over the top, wrapped it up,
Yep.
pulled it at 156, 15 minutes before turn in. It clicked 165. We were the last ones to turn in because I wanted it to rest a little bit. And she scored well.
Nice.
That must have been so juicy at
sauce
exactly
with no name,
165.
along with your favorite bourbon sauce, glazed front and back. And then something I learned a couple of years ago down in at the Royal. There's this little thing Bill Purvis uses. It's called duck fat spray.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Put it on your kale before you turn in. Nice mist over the meat when it's done. It's flavorless. It's about as shiny as Mike's head.
It's
when
got that
done.
glaze. It's got that
He's
nice
all
glaze.
over
He is, and I
you.
still got some hair on
We
me.
like a little duck fat on the outside of the ribs before we turn them in sometimes. And
Oh, yeah.
they have beef tallow, Wagyu tallow spray now.
I saw that.
Throwing it out there. Just throwing it out
I used it as
there.
deodorant before I came to the show.
That's what most fucking Sasquatches do.
And by the way, Johnny, that is one sexy shirt.
You like that shit, don't you?
Yeah, we were talking about that earlier.
That shirt
that's a
came from the
good-looking
same
group of
town
guys.
as this mug, Daytona, Florida.
That's a good-looking group of guys.
Dutch,
right
Dutch,
there.
we weren't really sure how exactly that got to just be on one side. That's a lot of girth there where it should be
I've
a
been here the
panel
whole
that
show.
goes
It
around the
doesn't
back.
have wrap around C-Mac.
Yeah.
That's an full-size picture from my phone. So, the guy sized it down. So
It's impressive a flip phone can get that kind of definition, too.
I know I didn't have that when we took the picture. That was my bag phone.
Nice.
Jesus Christ, but all right, it's that time.
Already?
That's it.
Already?
5 years and that's all we
Thought it goes
get?
to 6, no?
Because you said we have like 10 minutes left.
We get
I was trying to get you to
thrown
stop
out at
talking 10 minutes ago.
Come on, Chrissy. She's got to do her thing.
What do
before we
you
leave.
think, Chrissy? 5 friggin' years.
I know. I'm sad I wasn't here for all of it, but I'm thankful for all that I have been here for. Hopefully, we got another 5 in us. I do.
Rock star
I'll be
producer.
here, even if you're not. I'll just.
You
take
know
it
who
over.
really makes
You know
the
something
show?
I don't?
No.
You know who really makes the show?
Murphy.
Murphy.
He makes the show.
Oh, Murphy.
Murphy's been snoozing through the
Yeah,
whole stuff
he's
show.
super excited.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's
You've
bored.
been
Yeah.
snoozing earlier when I talked to Chrissy, too. She's like, yeah.
Yeah.
I said, where's
I took
Murphy?
everyone
Oh, he's
today.
sleeping.
Oh,
Dr.
shit.
Ken, Uncle Steve called me this morning. We're great friends.
Oh, perfect.
And the barbecue family is taking me in.
Yep, absolutely.
Hey, you're stuck with our ass.
I know.
You think you're
Get in,
know.
sit down, and hold on.
I am. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. But no, congratulations. 5 years. That's a huge feat in
Yeah.
podcasting. It massive.
Well,
What did we
Mags-
say? What were we saying last week or the week before? It's like the top 2% or something like that of podcasting
Yeah.
lasts this long. So
Well, listen, especially
Congrats.
through the
That's
pandemic, right? I think we all saw a lot of kind of, me and my buddy Dave, we did a few little things, but a lot of that stuff kind of came and go, and you've really kind of stood the test of time. So,
Yeah.
congrats,
And
man.
through multiple
I
hosts
remember
and doing
so
it by yourself.
Yeah.
During
for a little
COVID,
bit.
we had these discussions, and we're like, we gotta get in there and do it. I don't give a shit if you have COVID. I don't care if you have COVID either.
I don't give a shit.
I'm like, we have to do this.
Might as
for
well
the
just
fans.
get it and get it over with and be done with it.
We're gonna keep some fucking normalcy together for the fans. Remember that conversation we had? We had this conversation, and then we're like, if we do it from home, it's like it. But that was, I look forward to do that every week. That was our normalcy. That was like, that was our sanity, being able to get out and actually come here and do that during the, I don't think we shut down for any time.
No. I don't think so. I came in just sort of a little bit after, so unless you shut down before me.
There was only
every episode.
One time we shut down because of that snowstorm over the winter.
Yeah.
That was it, that blizzard there. That was it. Other than that, it has gone on.
Yep.
Rain or
every Tuesday. There might have been an old replay here and there, but
we figure out a way to
on
keep
a
it airing.
Tuesday after a holiday.
So you wouldn't have a blank
Chances
spot. That's rare.
But
that's good. Well,
hey, you guys missed something today.
Uh-oh.
Here we go.
Jesus God.
This is the first show I remember C-Mac being on. And there's been no cocktails with
I was gonna call him out. I'm like, the one time we're actually celebrating like hardcore, and we get no booze.
Dutch.
I even had it all teed up. I got the music, I got the thing, but nope, nothing.
Dutch, I know. I was thinking about it, but I did bring one for myself.
There you go. That's all.
Notice the size of it.
And it's a big one.
Yeah.
But
thank you, Michael.
You're welcome.
I was wondering if you're going to do that.
5 years, guys.
Yes.
Everybody out there, thank you so much for all the support through the years and continued support. Love each and every one of you. Appreciate you all. Crawdaddy, love you, brother. Thank you. You're as much of a part of this as the rest of us. And it all came out. The idea just came out in your garage, brother, in your driveway one Saturday night. And Mike, Greg, C-Mac, thank you, boys, for everything in these 5 years. I couldn't have done it without all of you.
Appreciate what you do.
I love you,
man.
It's great, everybody, you're all succeeding in everything your passions have brought you to. And continued success. And you always got a seat, boys.
You got another 5 in you?
Hell yeah.
We have
That's
a
what my
seat.
doctor says.
Let's all come back and do the podcast.
But I don't know because he died.
Oh, Jesus.
He died. How many cigars you smoke a day? I don't know. What did your doctor say? I don't know. He died. He's dead. The old George Burns line there.
We're not going anywhere.
No, but thank you for the opportunity for allowing myself and to be even a part of the show. So.
No doubt.
Thank you, boys.
Real talk.
Yeah, I think it's helped
Chris-
each one of us.
Oh, yeah.
I think every one of us benefited in our own ways. You know what I mean? And had a fucking
Always a good
blast
time.
doing
Always a
it
good
at the
time.
same time.
I'd rather still be doing it than what it's hard.
It's hard. It is hard. And Johnny
Love
knows.
it.
Well, that's it.
Good stuff.
I got nothing.
Thanks, everybody.
We're still waiting
Bye,
on
guys.
the email for next week, but we'll figure it out.
Bye, Kent. Bye, CJ.
But,
Lep, love you.
yeah,
Later, boys. Later, girls.
Dutch, thank you, brother. That's a hell of a surprise, brother.
Dutch.
I'll call you in a couple minutes, brother.
Chrissy and I have been working on this for about 3 weeks, and I was like, I wanted to surprise the big guy. So there you go, brother.
Well,
Good stuff.
you all know how it is. Hit the subscribe, like, rate, review, links listed down below.
Does smell good. What do you got in there?
Beef tallow. Ready, boys?
Yeah.
And
tallow.
on
Beef tallow.
till next week.
Keep the smoke rolling.
The views and opinions expressed by the hosts, guests, or callers of this program do not necessarily reflect the opinions of the Studio 21 Podcast Café, the United Podcast Network, its partners, or affiliates.